everybody. Welcome back to House Flipper. I am your wonderful house flipping host, Eclipse. In the last episode, we fixed up our humble abode that looks like a pile of nothing here in this picture because it doesn't update as you fix it up. But let's walk into our beautiful humble abode. And even though I haven't touched this since the last video came out, I do like the green walls still. So hopefully you guys still do too, because the video is not out as of recording this yet, so I don't know what your guys' feedback is. But let's get into it here. We've got 3 things we can do here. Additional walls. Good afternoon. I need some alterations made to my 2-room house. My daughter is now 3, and we feel it is time that she has her own room. Please divide the bedroom into 2 rooms and make sure the new rooms both have doors that connect to the corridor. Could you please also put in a new bed and remove the crib, maybe? So this looks like the room that we're going to be adding stuff to. We could do it. Well, this is a cute little house. 70% progress left to complete. Okay, so we gotta destroy these walls here. So we apparently have a new demolition tool. We gonna just take a swing at these, break it all open. I'm actually gonna turn the volume down a little bit on my end because that is loud in my ear holes. Alright, let's get these littler pieces here. Smack them all down just a little bit. I think it'd be fun to actually just go in and just take a sledgehammer to a wall. Obviously, like if you're doing remodel and stuff, not just in general, because that would cause a lot of issues. And you would also have to be careful, like, what wall, because, you know, if it's a load-bearing wall, yeah, you don't need the house coming down and, you know, destroying you. This is, like, the sound that this makes is just, it's pleasing. I'm just glad we don't have to clean up after it. We're breaking all the walls. Yeah, because normally I think, like, IRL, like, you would want to make sure that all of the furniture is out of the house. Or at least the area you're going to be doing this to. Oh, we got a new skill point. Alright, we can get 25% faster demolition, 5% more muscle strength, or upgraded hammer. Let's do more muscle strength. Let's get swole. Alright, now we need to build some walls. And it's just gonna be an ugly brick wall, but you know what? That's all we have to work with, and I don't remember if they tell us to paint it either, so they're just gonna have an ugly brick wall separating 2 rooms. Oh wait, I'm doing it on the completely wrong line. Oh no. Gotta start again. That was my bad. I just figured that the red was where we were supposed to line it up with. Alright, I think that is good. It's supposed to be here. We got it fixed, guys. Don't worry about it. Alright, got a new skill point. I do want to do the one where it's the built wall is already painted, but if we do that now, it's just going to make it look trashy, because it'll be like half brick, half painted. So I think what we're going to do is we'll just finish the wall and then we'll go in and select it, because I don't want it to look trashy. This also has a nice sound in my ear, just the sound of like bricks kind of like tumbling against each other a little bit. One more. And we've got a wall. Alright, built wall's already painted. And can build 3 walls at once. Alright. Okay, so we need to remove the crib. Let's move this over here so that way we can make sure that we can get the bed in here. Store. And it said we needed the bed grill. This is going to be for a girl's room, so let's make it kind of light and cutesy. There we go. Okay, we gotta fix the outlets in the parents' bedroom, because these are just ugh. That is nasty and terrible. Major safety hazard. There we go, all plugged in. Screw that side, screw that side. Put this in, screw the middle. Ta-da! And we'll just stand on their bed and do the next one. Screw that side. This one's vertical. The other one was horizontal. These almost look like shoestrings a little bit. Now, I've never changed an outlet in real life, so I wonder if it's really just that easy. I would assume so. Order is 100% complete. Woo! Complete. Alright, time to do one more for this one. Walls to knock down. Recently, large rooms have become popular, which is proven by the fact that my neighbor and the neighbor of my neighbor demolished several walls in their homes. I would also like to have several walls demolished in my house. The walls between the living room and the kitchen and corridor seem unnecessary. What is more, the neighbor from across the street painted the walls in her bedroom with a bright blue sky color, and I would also love to have the same. I believe that such a professional company will deal with my request at a very low cost without any problems. I mean, as long as y'all pay me, like, what I deserve for the job, sure. But you ain't getting this kind of work done for free, lady. At least I think it was a lady. I don't know. So So we're knocking down all of this. Okay, so we are going to sell that door. And it's time to go hammer time. We're just gonna knock everything down. Ooh. I mean, I do like open floor plans, but at the same time I also like when rooms have like distinct like separations at the same time. Like there are times where I like having like the whole like dining room like flows into the living room kind of thing. But more times than not, I would rather have like, even just if it's just like a half wall type separation to it. I don't know. It's just my preference. Like you can, if you watch my house building videos on Sims, like you guys, like I generally try, excuse me, generally try to keep the same kind of, I don't know, style to them a little bit. Which, you know, I do plan on trying out some new styles and kind of things like that with it. But I wouldn't, like, if the only thing that was holding me back from buying a house was it being, like, open floor plan versus not, it wouldn't be a deal breaker or anything for me. I don't mind it. Okay, we need to sell this door. And see, like, if this was just how the separation was and this was like the open, I would actually be okay with that. Or if like we had like these little half things like on both the bottom and the top, that way it was kind of like an open like window type thing, I'd be cool with that. I don't know like the actual term for that, otherwise I would use it. I'm sure that I am more than positive that there's a term for it. I could ask my friends that are realtors if they know what that term is. I'm sure they would know. I would think that being a realtor, let alone just like a home, like demolisher, refinisher, purpose, or whatever, you would have to know all these different like terminologies and whatnot for building, because like you'd need to be able to tell, like as a realtor at least, you'd need to be able to tell them like what a certain thing is. We're almost done demolishing the walls. Oh. You're losing outlets now, dude. Oops. Can you go away? Okay, so that's all done. Is it this room? Okay, so we need Sleepy Blue. Ooh. Guess let's do faster demolition. Ooh, we have a message. Or, no, we have negotiation. Let's just do 50% extra pay, because, I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and negotiate with people. Like, I'm fine with what I'm getting paid. I don't want to risk losing money. Okay, what was the color? Sleepy Blue. Okay. Sleepy Blue by many, just because I don't know how many we're gonna need. So paint. We're gonna start with the white walls. I actually like the darker blue walls, but you know, it's not my house. Just painting our life away. I've always wanted to like repaint like a room or like the whole house before. Not the house I live in, but just like in general. I've always wanted to like do that. Like when I used to work at Walmart, people would come in all the time buying paint, and I'm like, that would be so much fun. If any of y'all watch TikTok, there's I don't know the username, but there is someone that their job is to mix the paints that like makes all the colors and stuff. And it's so satisfying to watch because like you watch it put the Okay, that just startled me. You watch them put all the different like pigmentation into it that's needed, and then they put it in a little machine and it like spins around or does whatever it's doing. And then when they open it, you're like, what color is it going to be? The two that I've seen, one was a very pretty, like, kind of just like a dark lilac-y purple, kind of. It wasn't like maroon. Like, it was a lighter maroon, but it was more of like the lilac type. Maybe it was like kind of lavender. I don't know. But either way, it was just a really, really pretty purple. It's the kind of purple I would paint like at least one room in my house for sure. Okay, we gotta cover the pretty dark blue walls. Didn't want to, but no, we have to. Oh man. Alright. And then the second color that they made was kind of a blue that almost kind of looked like this in the bucket, but was a little bit darker. And it was still nice, but okay, that one's empty, so we might have gotten just the right amount of paint with a little bit left over to sell. Should refill the paint roller. Yeah, I know. I wish it didn't like pop up all the time with that. Like maybe like every couple of times. Did I miss a wall? Oh yeah, I did. Ha! Oops. Ta-da! Before we complete our order, we're gonna get our $10 back. Complete the order! Ta-da! Without water, I can only survive 3 days. Well, that sounds like a you problem, does it not? Alright guys, well we are going to leave our video here for this episode of House Flipper, if I can talk. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Lets me know that you enjoy my content and what I'm doing here, or just my channel in general. If you want to see anything specific on the channel or in this series, or if you have any tips or tricks or anything, feel free to comment down below. I do look at the comments, and if I can, I get back to you as soon as possible. Also, if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and hit that red subscription button down below. Next to it, a bell icon will pop up after you've pressed it. And if you hit that, it'll just notify you every time I upload a brand new video. That way you're not missing out on this series or any other series. But for now, guys, I will catch you on the flip side. And we'll see you another time. Goodbye.